I think that this role has changed me the most just in terms of skills that I've built. I didn't have any experience much with public policy or government relations coming into this role. I just kind of had a passion for speaking for students to the people who can make the change and the people who matter in those decisions. So I've learned a lot about government relations, how to talk to members of parliament and what to put in a letter that you're writing to an MPP or something like that. And I've also really developed my policy writing skills in terms of listening to issues that students are bringing forward and then researching and turning those into really strong recommendations that we can take forward to try and solve students' problems. So I think that those pieces, and especially as they relate to communication, will be pretty valuable for me going forward. And I'm kind of grateful for that experience outside of my comfort zone. I think that my biggest achievement in the term is probably a conglomeration of stuff that happened with external advocacy. Part of the challenging thing about my executive role in particular is you spend all year talking to the provincial government and talking to the federal government and talking to all these people about what changes we want to see for students. But just because of the nature of how government and support services and things like that work, it can take a year for the changes to be realized. So I'm hopeful that a year down the line, I'm going to be able to see a lot of really tangible effects of the advocacy that I've done. And for the time being, I think I'm most proud of the time that I've put into our federal advocacy partner, the Undergraduates of Canadian Research Intensive Universities, where I served as the advocacy chair, helping to build our very first policies and work on countless submissions to government. I am very excited and fortunate that I am in the interview process for a couple of engineering companies where I did some of my co-op terms. So looks like I'll either be ending up in automotive or with a plastics recycling sort of company. So I'm pretty excited to get back to the engineering world. Where's my textbook? I have my interview on Thursday, so I was honestly studying some heat transfer, getting ready, having a great time. So that's what's in store for me.